When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't even have my own camera. Having good gear and having good equipment is really important, of course, but the magic of creating video comes from your own creativity and making do with what you have. Because at the end of the day, it's about the shot that you capture, the moment, and the creativity that follows.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Gal. In this video, I'm sharing with you all the video equipment I use to run this YouTube channel and do professional video shoots like interview setups, professional voiceover, and, sorry it's a bit windy out here, and do any type of B-roll shots. So,
Joby, I'm so sorry about that fall. I swear nothing was damaged. All right, take two.
in this video, I'm going to share with you all of the equipment that I use to basically do everything video, from filming myself here on the YouTube channel to doing professional video shoots like interviews, as well as voiceover. So let's go ahead and get into it.
All right, the first step to creating this rig is screwing on the LumiMuse Manfrotto light onto the arm here, and then you need to turn it on. Oh, not now. Oh, there we go. Turn it back on to illuminate it. It's also USB chargeable. Then here I have the Rode Video Pro mic shotgun that I'm going to slide into the shoe mount on top of my Canon M50, and then just put the cable into the stereo 3.5mm slot, and then you're ready to go. So once you have the Rode mic on, the Manfrotto light on the arm, you can easily shoot yourself, kind of selfie style for vlogging. And of course, you can just flip the M50 LCD around, and then you can start taking professional B-roll shots as well, because this has a fluid head. Tip is that if you're shooting with the Canon M50, it crops the frame when you shoot in 4K. So using a wide angle lens is best for vlogging and great for the M50 because you get more of the frame in the shot. So I'm using the Canon zoom lens, the 10 to 18mm, and it just makes it look a whole lot better. So that way, when you're filming, you're not so close up to your face, if you know what I mean. The Telesin All-in-Box is a nifty little battery charger, card reader, carrier that's super convenient. You can fit in a variety of different Canon batteries, as well as SD card slots that are actually SD card readers. But there's also a little slot at the top that you can place an extra SD card while you're on a shoot. And on the back is where you would put in the cable that you can connect to your computer to either offload the footage or even charge the batteries. And it has a nice rubber material, so if you knock it over, it keeps everything safe. Also, you can attach a carabiner and stick that into your belt loop, so when you're on a shoot, you can easily open it up and access an SD card or a battery. So it's just super cute and convenient and lightweight, and it's fun to carry around. All right, let's go. When I do outdoor video shoots, I like to use the portable Manfrotto Be-Free tripod. And after I get the camera set up, I attach my Saramonic RX9 receiver and I screw it on top of the shoe mount until it's tight in place. And then again, just like I did with the Rode shotgun, I just stick the cable into the mic input and I turn it on. And since there's no headphone jack in the M50, I like to use my 99 Classics and actually plug them in to the receiver itself so you can hear the audio and make sure everything sounds a-okay. But before I hook up the actual transmitter, let's get into lighting. So I use the Rotolight Neo kit, and it comes with 3 lights nicely packed up in this portable case, and it has a nice shoulder pad, so it's actually pretty comfortable to carry. So let me just unpack this here, and this is what one light looks like, and on the back are the controls and where you can have an AC adapter or put in 6 AA batteries. And let's turn it on just by clicking that button. So as you see, there are a total of 3 lights, and also in the kit, there are the AC adapters with the cable so you can plug them into the wall, let's say you're inside. And at the bottom, there are 3 stands for each of the lights, all in one case. And I wasn't done. There's actually some color filters that you can place on top of the lights if you're going for particular effects. So let's put on this red one here, or magenta, and once we turn it on, you will see it creates this nice, beautiful kind of pinkish purple light, which is really awesome. So let's go ahead and start setting up the stands here. It's really easy to do. The light stands has a screw on top that you can screw one of the lights on, like so. And now back to interview setup, what I'm going to do is just set up the lights really quickly in a 3-point area around the subject, one in the front, one kind of behind, and the other one directly on the face to light up the subject. And you can increase the brightness to 100% and change the color temperature, which is measured in Kelvin. So the higher it is, the more white the light, and the lower, the more orange. And you can have a mixture of both. So now what I'm going to do is just kind of adjust the lights so it looks best in the frame. Kind of take some time until you get it just right, making minor adjustments to the height, etc. So you'll just ask your subject to have patience. And then what we're going to do is attach the transmitter onto the subject to make sure that the audio sounds good when they talk. So after you nicely clip it on like so, what you're going to do is then put on your headphones and ask your subject to count to 10 or say something that they had for breakfast, just to get a meter of how everything sounds. I have to be quick right now because it's raining and I need to demonstrate the rest of the lights, but I just wanted to reiterate that I'm using a nifty 50 lens for the interview, so it has a better depth of field to the background, has more separation from the foreground. Let me show you the lights up close, okay? So, these are the lights here, and you can see you can increase the percentage to 100%, and here you can change the Kelvin temperature based on the temperature of the light. So you can see if it's cloudy or daylight, which is in the 5,000 range, and you can use batteries, but they also have adapters here. If you want to film inside, they have these adapters that you can plug in. So let's say that your client tasks you with doing a professional voiceover and you're like, well, what type of microphone should I use? I don't have a huge budget maybe. Well, I've played around with a lot of different microphones, and USB condenser microphones are fairly cheap to get from Amazon, B&H, anything like that. And what I have in front of me right now is the Rode NT USB microphone. So it's really awesome. I've tested it out, compared it to others. It's a very clean sounding, crisp, professional sound, and it comes with a built-in stand that you can screw the mic into, as well as a pop filter that kind of filters out any of the pops and clicks that happen naturally when you talk. And the reason why I love it is because it just connects directly in via USB, and I can record voiceover directly into Premiere Pro. And I've been using this voiceover mic to actually talk through some of the equipment that I've showed you through this tutorial already. So let me just show you real quick how to record voiceover inside of Premiere Pro. It's pretty easy to do. You just go up to audio inside of Premiere Pro, make sure that you're in that workspace, then click on the R from the audio track mixer to record onto audio track 1. And audio track 1 is this track down here in the timeline. So hit R, and then what you can do is hit the record button and then the play button. And then you can see it automatically starts recording, and it gives you the levels. Now, ideally, you want your audio levels between -6 and -12. So if you notice that it needs a little boost, you can actually increase the volume here. And as I increase it, it gets higher, which is pretty cool. So this is how you record inside of Premiere Pro, and how I recorded my voiceover, which I then edited into this video. So again, highly recommend this microphone. Thanks again to Rode for sending it to me.
So that's all for this video, everyone. I hope that the video equipment that I showed you will help you make a more informed decision about what video equipment you need to be successful at making video on your own. And if this video helped you out, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified when I publish new videos on the channel. Oh, and also, I wanted to tell you guys about new templates that I make on my store, premieregal.com/templates, and I designed Premiere Pro, Premiere Rush, and some After Effects templates that you guys can use in your video. I have a lot of cool social media templates, so you guys should check it out. And if you don't want to buy just one-off templates, you guys can become patrons at patreon.com/premieregal. It's a way for you guys to give back for, you know, the free resources that I provide to you, and you can also get free templates from my store delivered to you each month. That's all for this video, everyone, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Eyes wide open, take it all in. The hearts have spoken, let it begin. A rush to my head and it's technical.